Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and we're going to read from Philippians 1 3 through 11. I thank my God in all my remembrance of you, always in every prayer of mine for you, all making my prayer with joy, because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now. And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. It's right for me to feel this way about you all because I hold you in my heart. For you are all partakers with me of grace, both in my imprisonment and in the defense and confirmation of the gospel. For God is my witness, how I yearn for you all with the affection of Christ Jesus. And it is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and all discernment, so that you may approve what is excellent, and so be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God. So here is what in ancient letter writing would be called the kind of the introductory prayer. You would have the initial, to and from and greetings, and then a prayer. It's just how ancient letters were structured. So Paul does that, and he says, I thank God for you all the time in every way, blah, blah, blah. Now, in Greek, from verse 3 to the end of verse 8 is one sentence. It's a complicated sentence, and I challenge you to learn Greek and then diagram that sentence. If you can't, that's okay. But it's very complex, and that's because Greek has these participles that can just be piled up on top of each other forever. Well, he didn't care about that. So here he says he thanks God for them all the time in every remembrance and every prayer, because they're good partners with him in the gospel, and they're good friends, and they love him and he loves them, and stuff like that. Then he says, I'm sure that the one who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. That verse, I think, is very encouraging to me and to us, because the one who began a good work in us is not going to leave us sort of half-baked. We're not going to be the thing that never got finished. He's going to finish us, and in the day of Christ, he will bring us to full completion. And so we have hope, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing to have hope, and it's a good thing to have that hope. So cling to that, He says it's right for him to feel that way because he holds it, holds them so close in his heart. For you are all partakers with me of grace in his imprisonment and in the defense of the gospel, and he yearns for them with all affection and everything. So that's through verse 8. That's where we're going to stop today. But you can just feel the affection oozing out of this, that Paul loves these people, loves this congregation, loves what they do, loves the way that they treat him and respond to him and care for him. He particularly loves that. It's difficult for people in the ministry at times to get that feeling from congregations. Some congregations sort of treat you like an employee, and you better jump when we click. And other congregations, they love you so much, but they don't seem to act it out very much. And I don't have any particular congregations in mind. I'm just saying this is how different congregations are, different points in their life. And it somewhat depends on the rest of the staff and who's leading the place and all of that. But anyway, for Paul here, the congregation at Philippi is particularly beloved to him because of their love for him. And we're going to see that as we go through the book. So think about that today. Think about your congregation's relationship with its pastoral leaders, and think about what you can do to make sure that they know that you care for them. Well, okay, enough. Have a great Saturday, and we will see you on Monday.